Hey y'all, it's Sha'Diya, and this is the rundown. Today I have the pleasure of sitting down with somebody that I can even call my friend, somebody who is really making amazing moves in the Springfield Black-owned business community. She has opened up one of very few, mind you, locations for Black hair care, Black beauty, Black apparel. Like, she's really doing amazing things. And today I have Miss Marasha Blakley, the owner of Maryland Rose Hair and Beauty Bar. I'm so excited to talk with you today. Honestly, you are one of my inspirations because, you are just really doing like amazing things in the community. Like, you have opened up like something that people need in the community, honestly. So I'm really excited to get into what is Maryland Rose and how you got like it.
Maryland Rose Hair and Beauty Bar. We're your one-stop need for hair products, beauty products, men and women. Also want to expand a little bit more with doing more makeup and esthetician. So I'm still looking for anyone. So if you're an esthetician and you're looking for somewhere to set up, give me a call. We have braiding products, hair products, coloring products, makeup, beard care for the men, a couple of apparel items. So we're just, here for your beauty supply needs.
You opened like less than a year ago.
Well, October 15th will be 1 year.
Oh my goodness. So she's coming up on her 1 year. Kind of talk to me about your journey as far as like what made you want to open up a beauty supply here in Springfield and what made you want to feel that need?
Back when I moved here in 2019, there was only one store here. They were price gauging, super expensive. I moved back here in 2021 and that hair store no longer existed. So came across another store and there was just stuff that I know that I like to use and they just didn't have that stuff available. So I tend to target, I'm not gonna say a different target audience because we're family oriented, we target everyone, but the girly girls, like the bundles, the makeup, the human hair wigs, and I didn't get that here. So I wanted to be able to provide an additional option and resource for people who were looking to up their game in their beauty supply world.
So you've been doing that, like as far as bringing the bundles, like I know you're the only place here in Springfield on hand you can go and get some human hair. You can't get that from nowhere else. And even just like if y'all look behind us, all of the things that she has stocked on her shelves. So like you really, and it brings the girly girl aesthetic to Springfield with it really gives that vibe. So let's get into some of those other businesses. So you're not just only dominating the beauty scene here in Springfield. You also are like a businesswoman across the board. Miss Marasha don't sit down, y'all. Let me let y'all know that now. She does a lot. What does a day in the life of Marasha look like as far as a businesswoman? Like,
so my background is healthcare, public health, healthcare administration. So I originally moved here for my job at Mercy. Absolutely love healthcare. It's a passion. But the focus here in the Midwest isn't, really my niche. And so I was looking for something else I wanted to do. Entrepreneurship was never a thing that I just had in my mind when I was growing up. But when I was presented an opportunity, my meal prep business was the first one I really kicked off a couple years ago and was really successful. I like to do stuff with purpose. So the meal prep definitely, promoting healthy eating, healthy lifestyle. The Maryland Rose, everybody wants to look good, feel good. So I want to do that. I also have a consulting business where I help businesses, get up and running. Also, well, I guess I have a job too. MGI Logistics, I help that business start from the ground up. Along with that and my consulting business, like I said, meal prep is on hold, and then running the beauty supply, I try to keep my hands in different pots just to make sure, I'm staying on top of things, I'm being sharp. And, of course, you have to have multiple streams of income these days to really make a living. So I want to, fully be able to retire in my 40s. So that's why I'm trying to grind it out now to really get, to that point where I can say, hey, I'm done working for somebody else. Let me focus on me. So
I feel like as a Black woman right now, like that's really like everybody's goal. Like I want to like not only be successful, but be able to rest in my successfulness. What would you tell somebody who is looking to like start their own business or like go into their own lane? What advice could you give to a little Black girl or like young, somebody my age?
Yeah. Be completely transparent. I'm not going to say, oh, stop working altogether, because a lot of times you have to work to fund a business. You got to always keep that in the mindset. You have to start from the bottom to get to the top. So have goals, write down your vision, your plans, get mentors. It's always great to have mentors in the fields and the different walks of life that you're trying to be in, and they really can guide you along that way. And that's what happened with me in entrepreneurship. Never, thought about it, but I found a mentor and they just really helped me get to the point where I'm like, okay, I want to try this and do it on my own completely. Never give up. Of course, you always want to go to God about making sure this steps that He's ordering. Is this what you need to be doing? Just have a plan and execute it.
As Black women, I feel like we take pride, especially in our appearances, our hair, the way we look, the way we carry ourselves, especially in the world that we live in today. And like you said, look good, you feel good, right? And that's what Marilyn Rose is all about. Even just from childhood, like getting our hair done, sitting in between like your grandma or your mama's lap and getting the braids, getting popped with the comb or getting burned with the hot comb. But what role do you feel beauty plays in the empowerment of Black women?
I feel like, if you look good, you feel good. Not saying outer appearance always matters, but when you feel like you're looking your best, your mental is gonna feel much better. Hair is something as women, and men, beauty and hair, that's how we express ourselves. Some people like the loud colors. That's an expression of their happiness. Some people like dark colors. People use beauty and hair to express them as a person. So it definitely plays a role all the way around. Even some people have medical conditions. When you take certain medications or just have a certain medical condition, your hair and beauty may be affected. So by being this resource, you can help people get their feel beautiful.
I know I feel good after I get my hair redone, give me some new lashes, and then put on some lip gloss. I'll be like, oh, this is exactly what I needed. I'm feeling in this need in the Springfield community. It's so important because I know when I came here for college, I was ordering everything off of Amazon because there was nothing here for us to go to. I don't need to order 30 packs off of Amazon. I can come to Marilyn Rose right here in my own community, and not only am I getting what I need, but I'm also supporting somebody that looks like me. I'm able to build connections with somebody that looks like me. Thank you again for just feeling this need. I want to let you know that I see the need, and I appreciate you for just building something beautiful here for women like me who have been in Springfield, who didn't have anything, and now I have something to be able to not only look up to, but come and get the things that I need from. Everybody make sure y'all go and support Marilyn Rose Hair and Beauty Bar. Come and shop. She got everything you need. And yeah, we're going to see y'all on the next episode. Bye.